The last-minute commutation spares a condemned inmate. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joshua McKee, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Matt Disney. The last-minute call came from the governor. ENN's Charlie Breckheisen-Horn has the details.
Governor Kevin Stitt on Friday spared the life of convicted murderer Tremaine Wood hours before he was set to be executed. The Associated Press reports that Wood will now serve life in prison. Wood's brother committed the murder, however, he killed himself in prison. Under Oklahoma law, anyone who was directly involved in the murder can be tried for the killing, which is how Wood ended up on death row.
Governor Kevin Stitt has appointed a former district attorney to act as a special prosecutor in a dispute with the Attorney General over hunting on tribal land. According to a press release from the governor's office, Drummond ordered the Department of Wildlife Conservation to not issue tickets to tribal members who hunt on tribal land without state licenses. Stitt, however, has directed the Wildlife Department to ticket tribal hunters who don't have state licenses. Drummond has called the governor's accusations baseless.
An Edmond University and one of the state's larger police departments are teaming up to solve cold cases. ENN's Courtney Moses explains.
According to Oklahoma City's KFOR-TV, the University of Central Oklahoma's Forensic Institute program has joined the Midwest City Police Department to tackle unsolved crimes. UCO forensic science students will be placed in groups and work on cold cases from Midwest City for about 10 hours per week.
The new state superintendent is doing more of former state superintendent Ryan Walters' policies. In September, a court ordered stopped the implementation of new social studies standards, including Bible teachings and highly controversial claims about the 2020 presidential election and COVID-19. According to the nonprofit news website Oklahoma Voice, many textbook publishers have withdrawn from Oklahoma, having concerns about the new social studies standards. Last week, the Oklahoma Textbook Committee paused the limitation of new social studies textbooks because the Board of Education plans to revisit the standards.
Should students spend more days in the classroom? ENN's Banning Lutzenberger explains the new proposal.
Oklahoma schools could see longer school years, according to News 9. Superintendent of Public Instruction Lindell Fields proposed adding 15-day longer school years. That change would make the school year about 180 days, which Rhonda Baker with the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber stated is about the national average. Baker said that because Oklahoma is 50th in education, the longer the school year would add much-needed education time.
A successful NASA satellite launch over the weekend. Jada Skank joins us in Tulsa for more on the satellite's purpose.
Sentinel-6B launched Sunday at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Here's a video of the launch from NASA's website.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Sentinel-6B will observe the ocean and measure sea levels rise. It will provide insights to help improve weather forecast and flood predictions here on Earth. The satellite was developed by NASA and U.S. and European partners. In Tulsa with your NASA News, I'm Jada Skank.
Heavy rains are returning again. Declan Buckner joins us with the weather.
Happy Monday. You can spend the start of the week outdoors raking some leaves for fall, but it'll be much more difficult to do that as the week progresses. According to the National Weather Service in Norman, we can expect to go from possible record highs Monday and Tuesday to a very rainy Wednesday. We can expect possible flash floods and thunderstorms Wednesday through Thursday, with temperatures cooling down to highs in the 60s and lows dropping down to the 50s. You can then spend your weekend finally preparing for the fall and winter weather because it will be cooling back down with lows down to the 40s and highs to the 50s. With your mid-November weather, I'm Declan Buckner.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, people are planning their menus. ENN's Alyssa Carter has tips for prepping and dining safely.
Now is the time to start planning for your Thanksgiving meal. When thawing your turkey, prepare for every 5 pounds to take 24 hours. Also remember to prepare your stuffing apart from the turkey to improve food safety and keep your turkey evenly cooked.
Cooking the stuffing in the turkey can lead to foodborne illnesses. It's recommended that if you want juicy meat to start dry brining 24 to 48 hours before beginning to roast the bird. If instead you want to try a wet brine, that needs to be started 24 hours before. Once the wet brine is completed, make sure that you rinse your bird afterwards. Now comes the fun part, cooking your turkey. Make sure to set your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. Then for the remainder of the cooking process, set your oven to 325. While cooking, be sure to baste your bird every 30 minutes. When the turkey comes out of the oven, the way to know it's fully cooked is when the thickest part of the breast, thigh, and wings reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And the turkey is rested for 30 minutes. You can carve and enjoy your Thanksgiving turkey with your friends and family. If you have any worries about your turkey, don't panic. There's a Butterball hotline available for most of your turkey concerns. The number for the hotline is 1-800-BUTTERBALL, or you can text 844-877-3456.
To add to the Thanksgiving fun, we have Carter Fowler with the community calendar.
Thanksgiving is just around the corner, so get ready for some fun activities in the middle of the holiday trio. At the Paycom Center, we have a climatic WWE wrestling match on the 24th. Not only that, we have 2 Thunder games against the Sacramento Kings and Portland Trail Blazers on Wednesday and Sunday. And we have country singer Riley Green performing on Friday. For BOK Center, the Tulsa Oilers on the 21st to the 22nd. If you want to get into the early Christmas spirit at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas musical is this week, with performances Tuesday through Sunday and in Oklahoma City. You can watch Elf the Musical at the Civic Center Music Hall, also from Tuesday to Sunday. For Epic students and families, there are field trips to wrap up the month. On Wednesday, head to Ponca City to tour the Marlin Mansion and the Pioneer Woman Museum. On Thursday, high school students are invited to a career exploration field trip at South Lakes Golf Course in Jenks. Students will learn about jobs and careers at a golf course. And that's everything on the calendar, so you can have an epic week. I'm Carter Fowler.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.